This is what about 2 months' worth of garbage looks like. Collected from homes and businesses in Regina and left to rot here in the city's landfill. But amidst the smells coming from this waste, there's something much more harmful that can't be smelled and can't be seen: methane gas. Methane is a greenhouse gas, the second most commonly found in Canada after carbon dioxide. But unlike CO2, methane is much more harmful. Estimates vary, but the Government of Canada says over a 100-year period, methane has about 25 times the warming power of CO2, and it's responsible for 30% of observed global warming to date. Methane is very commonly found in this country, from natural sources like the decay of plants in wetlands to man-made sources like the production of oil and gas. Government and industries claim they're doing what they can to reduce emissions, but what's actually being done?
So here, this is one of our wells.
We start back here at the Regina landfill, where we meet with Shelley Wellman, the environmental services manager with the city. And we're taken to the top of one of the landfill's garbage mounds. According to Wellman, the landfill is one of the main producers of methane emissions in Regina.
When the garbage decomposes in the landfill, there's no oxygen in the hill. So through the degradation process, methane is what's produced.
But here at the city's landfill, they found a way to capture those methane emissions and make money while doing it. And it starts with these wells. Methane is collected in the 51 wells on site and is sent here. This is the landfill's gas-to-energy plant. The methane from the wells is cooled and purified at this facility. Computers and monitors carefully track its progress, and the facility includes an engine, which then uses the methane as a type of fuel. The engine powers a generator, which can produce up to a megawatt of power.
So the power production is an important part because it turns a waste product into a renewable resource. So instead of just burning it, which is beneficial in its own way because it removes the greenhouse gases, we actually have an end product that we can use to power homes or anything else.
It's a revenue source for the city, too. It sells plant-produced power to Sask Power for about $1 million per year. And that power can provide electricity to 1,000 homes in Regina. It's believed the project will remove the equivalent of 8,000 cars from the road. The remnants of the gas not used in the power process are flared off, converting the gas into carbon dioxide. Still harmful to the environment, yes, but much less so than methane. With upgrades coming to the plant's flare and 20 more wells installed, it's believed the plant's efficiency and intake ability will increase. But Wellman says there are even more proactive steps that can be taken to reduce methane emissions.
Although methane removal and our engine is a great way to remove the methane from our landfill, the best way is to prevent it from coming to the landfill.
Large-scale waste disposal is just one industry that produces methane emissions, and this plant is just one way methane is being reduced. In the next part in our series on methane reduction, we'll head into the field to find out how methane emissions are being tackled in the agricultural industry. Ethan Williams, CBC News, Regina.